Hey everybody, welcome into the Mariners postgame show. The Mariners defeat the Oakland Athletics tonight, 8-6, to improve to 37-41 in the season. As they play their 78th game of the season tonight. And like I said, they come away with an 8-6 win. The bats come alive. The pitching, a little shaky tonight, I thought, but at this point in the season, we're getting to that point where, it doesn't have to look pretty. You just need to win. And the Mariners are doing that. They've won 8 out of 10 games. They're swinging the bats well, and they're getting enough outs to make it work. So I'm not going to complain really about anything tonight. A fun game. A lot to talk about here. I did mention yesterday I was going to make a video about Jared Kelenic. I'm going to try to have that up this week. I'm actually in the middle of moving, so I've got a lot going on right now. Post-game videos may be tough this week, so I may end up just kind of doing a series recap Sunday night on this series. I think I'll have a video tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday might be tough, so maybe Monday I'll have a recap video. I'm not sure, but it's going to be tough for some of the post-game recaps this week. So also, if you're new, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm up to 20 subscribers. Again, some people would laugh and think that's nothing, but I'm really excited. I've only been doing this for a couple weeks now. I think one thing you'll get from me is just honest opinion. I'm a fan just like anybody else, and a consistency. I put out a post-game video for every game so far since I've had my channel, except for one. So you're going to get content every day. If you're a Mariners fan, I hope you find these videos therapeutic. If there's something you want to vent about. Luckily, the last couple weeks or last week and a half, we haven't had much to really complain about. Even the couple games they lost were the brawl game where they ended up running out a AAA lineup, and then that one game to the Orioles in game one, but they bounced back and won the next two. So we haven't had a lot to complain about. Getting in today, yeah, I mean, I'm sounding like a repeat. I'm saying the same names over and over again. Julio, 1 for 3 today. He also reached on a hit by pitch in his first at-bat, so on base twice. Home run, dead center field, blasted. That's homer number 13 for him. That now ties him with Suarez for the team lead. I think this guy could be headed to the All-Star game. I'll be honest, I haven't looked at the rest of the American League outfield. It may be a logjam. It may just be too tight. But 799 OPS for him now in the season. He's played a great defensive center field. Had a nice little diving catch on a ball hit by Sky Bolt in the 8th inning. That's one of the great baseball names, by the way, Sky Bolt. But anyways, Bolt hit one, and Julio kind of backed up on it, but then came in and made a diving catch. He's been outstanding in the outfield, and he's just a fun ambassador for the game. I think they were talking about this on the broadcast yesterday with Aaron Goldsmith and Blowers, that he's just someone you want as the face of MLB. I mean, he's so energetic. Just looks like he's having such a good time out there. So, yeah, he does it again. Another home run for him tonight. Like I said, ties him for the team lead. Just incredible to watch him play. Again, if you're not a Mariners fan, watch Julio Rodriguez. He is a ton of fun. Jesse Winker, 2 more hits, a double and a single. Would get on him a little bit. In the first inning, he did beat the tag to second. The ball beat him on his double, but Elvis Andrus decided to tag him with the ball here and the glove here, tagged him with the ball. Tagged him with the glove. Got to have the ball with it. Didn't do it. And then Toro had a sac fly, and it scored. Julio. Winker tried to advance to third. Didn't really need to do it. I mean, at the time, it looked like it may be an issue, but, it ends up not being it, so I'm not going to dwell on that. Suarez worked to walk. Carlos Santana's first hit as a Mariners, a big hit in the 5th inning. Kept that inning alive for Abraham Toro. Toro 1 for 3, 2 RBIs, base hit, RBI gave him the lead back in the 5th, and he also had a sac fly in the 1st. Good to see Toro starting to hit. Again, don't expect Abraham Toro to be an everyday player. Don't expect him to be very good, but he should be hitting better than this. He should be better than a 563 OPS guy. Maybe if he can just get to be a 635, 640 OPS guy, you can get some production for him. And he's going to be playing this series. J.P. Crawford, sorry, my computer went out here. J.P. Crawford started his 4-game suspension today, so you're probably going to see Abraham Toro every day in this series. So good to see him being productive, a productive out. I'm not a big productive out guy. I think at the end of the day, like, you want guys that are getting on base and not making outs, but I will take it. And a nice single for him as well. Cal Raleigh, 2 for 4, a double and a triple. The triple was hilarious. Center field went off the glove of Sky Bolt, and Raleigh made it in the third. The throw got away, so a Little League home run for Cal Raleigh inside the park. I was hoping it would be an inside the park home run. It was an error on the throw, so it was a triple, advanced on the air. So, obviously not a home run. A very cool, funny post-game interview from Cal as always. You could tell he was out of gas after that. And Adam Frazier came up next, and he swung at the first 2 pitches. I'm like, dude, come on, man. You got to take at least 2 pitches there to let your catcher rest to get the gear back on after that. But can't say enough about Cal Raleigh. I mean, if you don't watch the Mariners, you'd see my videos. You'd think the guy's hitting 375 on the season. He still averages at 199. OPS is up to 756. He's done a great job behind the plate with the staff defensively. Cannot say enough about his development. They've needed it. Tom Murphy obviously gone for the season with his shoulder surgery. And Luis Torrens just hasn't hit the way he did last year. So, I mean, you went into the year thinking it was going to be Torrens and Murphy as the duo, and you felt okay with that. And, with how this season's gone, already had some struggles and some injuries. Thank goodness Cal Raleigh has been there and shown that development and picked it up and been a real bright spot for this team. Frazier had a hit. Dylan Moore, 1 for 3, a home run. Kind of forgot about his home run. Happened at the bottom of the third. His is the bottom of the fourth. Gave the Mariners a 4-1 lead. At the time, he also worked a walk. Probably going to see a lot of Dylan Moore this series as well with J.P. Crawford out. So good to see it from Dylan. He's been scuffling a little bit lately. But I do like Dylan Moore. I think he's versatile. He can hit left-handed pitching, can play a lot of defensive positions. Kind of similar, I think, a more power version of Sam Haggerty. I think Moore's a little bit better player. So good to see him hitting as well. And then that was about it for the offense. But 8 runs tonight for the Mariners on just 9 hits. The A's actually out-hit them 11-9. Each team 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. That's interesting. Nice night for the offense. Just can't say enough about Julio and how fun he has been this year as a 21-year-old rookie. And good to see Jesse Winker. I mentioned his double, he also had a single as well. So good to see him finally starting to hit like the Jesse Winker we thought we were going to get when we made the trade with the Reds. On the pitching side tonight, just going to scroll down here. Logan Gilbert was fine. I didn't think he was that bad. Here's the thing. Logan Gilbert's a fly ball pitcher. He gives up his majority of his outs from fly balls. He's going to give up some home runs occasionally. It's going to happen. It might be the one kind of thing that keeps Logan Gilbert from being like the best of the best. Like, I don't want to say he can't be an ace because I think he can. I think he's been that this year. But it might be the one thing that kind of keeps him from being like, in that group that's mentioned top 5 in the game or something. I don't know. Talking about All-Stars, Logan Gilbert's the guy that could easily be headed to the All-Star game. 9-3 now with a 2.66 ERA. 3 more strikeouts tonight. Did give up the 2 home runs. Elvis Andrus got him. Elvis Andrus, for some reason, has 4 home runs this year. 3 of them are in Seattle. So he loves playing in this ballpark, I guess. And it was a no doubt about it home run. It would have been a home run in all 30 parks. So it is what it is. They won the game, not a big deal. And then Laureano got Logan for a 3-run home run in the 3rd inning? In the 5th inning. Wow, I'm off there. Laureano touched him up. Gilbert actually, thankfully, thanks to Andres Munoz, Gilbert did give up more runs. He actually came out for the 7th inning, walked Sheldon Noisy, and then Nick Allen hit a little dribbler back to Gilbert, who should just ate in the ball, but tried to make him throw to first. It got away, put runners on second and third with no outs. This is in the 7th inning, 8-4 game. Munoz comes in and strands the runners there. He was fantastic. He has really turned it on. Like I said, for a while there, it looked like he might be a guy going back to AAA because Romo was throwing the ball well at the time when he was still there on the team, or was on a little run of throwing the ball well, and Munoz was just giving up a home run every time went out there. But he's really made adjustments. That slider, I know they're talking about the broadcast, it's gone from 83, 85 to like 90. and he touched 102. Logan Gilbert touched 100 on his fastball tonight. I'd also be remiss if I didn't mention the play Logan Gilbert made in the second. A's catcher Sean Murphy hit a line drive right at, looked like he was going to hit Logan right in the head, and he actually got his glove up and made the play. So that was a fantastic play in self-defense. I don't know if that was a great defensive play or just reflexes getting up to do it. Diego Castillo pitched the eighth. I didn't think he was particularly sharp. He didn't have his slider tonight. At the end of all this, then Paul Sewald closed out in the ninth, did give up another home run to Laureano. Laureano had 2 home runs tonight. Sewald did strike out the side. Got a nice little break. Tony Kemp led off the ninth inning, and the 3-2 pitch was a pretty clear ball 4. But they rung Tony Kemp, the home plate umpire rung Tony Kemp up on that pitch. So a nice break there for the Mariners with Laureano homering next. It could have been trouble. It could have been 8-7 right then and there. So the Mariners, a nice break. You'll take them, but I do like to, I talk about when I think the Mariners have been kind of screwed by the umps. It's happened, but sometimes they get the benefit too. And it's, we'll take it, but it is what it is, but definitely got away with one there. Sewald did strike out the side in the ninth inning as well. Like I said, I think kind of thank goodness, like I said, Gilbert not at his best, wasn't bad, just gave some couple home runs. Munoz was really good. Castillo was a little off. Even Sewald, I didn't think was that sharp. I know he struck out the side. After the home run, I think he did kind of kick into gear a little bit. But, the A's are not a very good baseball team. Their lineup is pretty weak. So you're able to get those, outs even when you're not on your game. They have hitters that are going to make outs just because they're not very good. So when you don't have your best stuff, you're still able to kind of wiggle around it. Maybe against Houston, Yankees, teams like that, not as much. But yeah, against the A's, you're kind of able to get away with it here. And Logan did that, and I thought Castillo and Sewald as well. But it's in the books, so a win is a win is a win. That's not to overlook the A's either. You never want to do that, especially in baseball. Before the game, Dave Sims was talking on the broadcast and said a series of Mariners really they need to take all 4. And I thought Mike Blowers did a nice job saying at least 3 out of 4. You never want to get too overconfident. The Mariners are not in that position yet where they're at in the season to be overconfident about anything. I am with Blowers. I'll take 3 out of 4. That's winning 75% of your games. If the Mariners do that the rest of the way, they'll be just fine. So take 3 out of 4. That's all I ask. Sweep would be great, but take 3 out of 4, and we'll go from there. Mariners have a positive run differential in the season now. They're at +2 on the year. I think they were dead even coming into this, so they now have a positive run diff on the season. So their PTAG is probably something like, let's see, they're 39 and 39 is the Mariners' PTAG. So they're underperforming just a little bit, but good to see. Like I said, I think this team has been a little closer to 500 than their record has indicated, so they're starting to get some wins here. Tomorrow night, it's Marco Gonzalez versus James Caprillion for the A's. Caprillion does not have a win yet in the year. I always get a little nervous facing those guys because, he's going to win a game eventually. And I don't know if they've won some of his start. In fact, they did win his last start on Sunday against Kansas City. I know that I was watching that game a little bit. But you always get a little nervous facing those guys because, they have to get a win somewhere. Even facing a team that's really bad like the A's, they're 25 and 53, but they're going to win some games at some point. So, not a lot of them, but they will win some. So we'll see. Hopefully Marco, who probably deserved a win last Sunday, couldn't get it, will be sharp tomorrow and help the Mariners get a W and at least secure a split in the series, and then we'll see what happens over the weekend. I should be back tomorrow night with the post game. I don't know if I'll have that Kellenic video up. It's going to be tough, like some in the middle moving. So if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Subscribing really helps. So is liking the videos. And just let me know what you think. And let me know what you think of this Mariners team. Starting to turn it around a little bit. Again, not really looking at the standings until they're back at 500. But they are 37-41. We're getting close to that 500. And the schedule, you got 3 against Oakland. Do have 6 then against San Diego and Toronto. Hopefully you go 3-3 there. Then you get the Nationals and the Rangers. Rangers aren't playing bad ball by any means, but maybe a team you can beat. And maybe you can go 4-2 in that stretch and kind of get to the All-Star break around 500. Then we can start looking at the standings a little bit and see what's going on. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe, like I said. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and everybody that has subscribed. Really do appreciate the support so far. And as always, go M's. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.